Apparently Mustafa Ali's had a name change.
Yeah, it's just called Ali now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where did you find that out?
Found it online. Alright guys, we're back. I know to get out of here now. Just let me just sort the stream out again. This is going to be another part, guys. Fuck it. I think we're near the end of the game. When it comes to missions and stuff, I think we're actually near the end.
Who's Joan Jett?
Who?
Joan Jett. Apparently she's performing Ronda Rousey's female or something, isn't it?
You always get people who we don't fucking know. Right, so I actually found a way inside the place. Right. I found a way inside that fucking room. I loaded the holotape. I managed to load the holotape. So I did that. And we're sorted now. I know where I'm going now. Because it says on the mission thing, I can sort to father again. Give holotape to Proctor Ingram. Report to Elder Maxon. So I've got like 3 different things to do to like get out of here. And I can actually just get out of here anyway. The only thing I didn't find was the serum for Virgil, so I don't know what the fuck that is. But it doesn't actually say like where that stuff is anyway. So yeah, I'm not gonna like go out of my way to fucking try and find it. Okay, so I think that's the main mission. Alright, let's talk to Father, whoever he is. Alright, Phantom, welcome back, mate. This is another stream, this is part 39.
Best part of my day is coming.
We figured it out. Well, I figured it out anyway. I actually figured it out. Gotta find fucking old Father Time. He's up there somewhere. Remember, I couldn't fucking find him before. Wait. Oh, there he is.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
What do you think, Father? Fucking funny.
First things first. How do I get back to the surface?
The same way you got in, of course. You are not a prisoner here. You may come and go as you please. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
Who erased his memories? And why?
Those idealistic radicals who call themselves the Railroad are behind it. We'll deal with them in time. But right now, the priority is to reclaim that synth before more harm is done. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
So I'm gonna get back to the surface.
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause you. Remember to conserve power at every opportunity.
Machine believe it's alive. It's ridiculous. Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the interceptor would do to you.
You didn't expect me to survive the trip?
A device like the signal interceptor is way out of my league. I was hoping you'd make it, but I find it tough to have faith in technology I don't understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
Hopefully it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the best case scenario. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxson gave you all of the details? Good luck, Knight.
No, not yet they didn't.
it looks dead, put one more in its head for good measure. Why take the chance? Glad to see you've returned safely from the Institute.
Right.
If it was up to me, I'd take that barrel.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Prydwen. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, on to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, it's time to advance our operations to the next phase. I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
Why all the secrecy?
We're pouring every resource we have into this thing. We can't risk tipping off the Institute. For now, the fewer people that know about it, the better. Come on, it's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Prydwen might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in. This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Fortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
My help? I don't know a thing about robot repair.
Why don't we leave the repairing to my scribes? You're going to be doing the legwork. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile. every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
Why is the power blowing out his CPU?
Liberty Prime has a highly complex power system. A good deal of that system was damaged when he exploded. So I'm working in the dark, trying to come up with parts on my own. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
Wait, is she back in the fucking thing?
Attention! Ferrum Squad, report to debriefing. Ferrum Squad to the debriefing.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxson.
If you're here to talk me into working on Liberty Prime, you can forget it.
What changed your mind?
Nothing changed my mind. I promised you I'd return to the Brotherhood, and I've kept my end of the bargain.
Do I need to remind you why you made that promise in the first place?
No, that won't be necessary. Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online, but we'll get it done.
That was easy. Wait, what?
I'm pleased we were assigned to the same team. I think we can learn a lot from each other. Huh?
Excuse me, Paladin Dance?
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
Not now.
No problem. Let me know when you're ready.
What fucking
If you're looking
mission?
for ammunition or weapon mods, Proctor Tegan might have what you need.
Well, good afternoon to you, too.
Now that we have intelligence on the Institute, we can use it against them to gain the upper hand.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Wow, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core. I wish your people would be more careful, Proctor. Good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Charming, isn't she?
Did we make a mistake asking her to help?
Nah, don't worry about it. We might not be best buddies, but we'll get the job done. Besides, Dr. Lee's worth all the aggravation. We're working with one of Prime's original designers. I don't see it getting any better than that. In fact, since things are going so well, we're gonna have you start building his electromagnetic actuators.
Sure, anything you need.
That's what I love about you. You're ready to leap into action, and I bet you don't have the faintest idea what I'm talking about. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms and legs to move. Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic pistons he had in the past. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system using electromagnets, and install them in his limbs. What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
Now that you know what the actuators are, you need to know how to make them. These are the plans and the materials list. Don't lose them.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck.
Fucking hate building shit. Wait.
Nothing to report right now, Knight.
Oh, there it is. Oh, we're back in there.
Bet this place helped a lot of people in its day.
What do you mean going down? Wait, the hell?
Combat zone. You may suffer harm.
Shit.
Remain in the area. This notice required by law. Put down your weapon and submit to clear.
We'll be taking that.
Yeah, so did I.
Violence. Tolerated.
Bothering anybody now.
This can't be right. Where the fuck is it? It's supposed to be down. There's nothing here. Sick. Whatever I'm looking for, I can't fucking find it. Great. I bet I can't get through the door because it's fucking locked.
Going up. Ground floor.
So how am I supposed to do the fucking mission then? Great. That's the only way.
Who do
Huh. I can't fucking do it, guys, because I can't get inside the fucking place. So how am I supposed to finish the game? That's the main mission. Fucking hell.
Going up. Basement.
That's fucked up, that door there is locked with an advanced lock and I can't get fucking through. And that's where it is. Right. Wait, if that's the door, that's not it. That wouldn't be the way there. It does say it's on this floor though. Gotta be aware. There's gotta be a way in.
Heads up.
There's something you need?
Over here.
Going up.
There was a hole in the wall or something, or a hole in the floor or something. There's got to be a way in. Fucking unbelievable. Can't be a dead end. Can't be. Ah, here we go. Wait. That was saying it's up. Shit, I think I fell through the fucking... Damn. Help. I wasn't supposed to go that way.
Warning. Hostiles in area. Going up.
I was going the right way then, guys. Fucking bastard.
Ground floor. Ground floor. Going up. Basement. Situation normal. Law and order has been restored. Going up. Basement.
What the fuck?
Going up. Second floor.
Please stand still and we shall begin the
I'm back on this floor again. Just gotta make sure I don't fucking fall through the floor this time. Wait, what? How the hell did I go outside?
I'm just gonna go straight to college. Well, I can't walk, I'll just have to go with a bit of money. No, but that she was starting.
Wait, I don't think...
No, I'm not having a think you should swing for me on that. Do you ever have them scratches on my neck on my ear? And I thought that was his cat. That was her. It's abuse that just keeps hitting me. Oh, she's still starting. She's got problems.
It's not attacking me yet. No, so I can't fall through the floor there. It's gonna be this way.
Please remain calm.
Excuse me, should you be out of
But as soon as I attack that, great. As soon as I attack him, he's gonna attack me. Great.
Hey.
Such a big target. Never fucking miss. Still didn't find what we're looking for up here. Who was that?
My dad.
What did he say? What did he say?
Told him to fuck off.
It says it's downstairs now.
Warning, dangerous fugitive
Heads up.
is on the loose.
See
Move
what
here.
I can do.
Attempt to apprehend.
Go check that out.
Good plan.
Here.
Fugitive has evaded pursuit. Law enforcement authorities now have primary
Check it out.
responsibility
Done and
for
done.
apprehension. Going up.
Tell me we don't need to find something in here, because that may take
Please.
a while.
Hostile target identified. Put down your weapon and submit to orders.
Sick.
Law-abiding citizens, please.
Hey, toss anything you can't haul my way.
Getting close to it. What was that fucking door blocking my path? There we go. It's in here. Got it. Alright, mate, no problem. Is this fucking thing burnt out now? Okay. That were easy.
Liberating the Commonwealth is a huge responsibility.
Ingram?
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and he's ready to go. In fact, it's getting difficult to explain to the system why it put a move right now.
Well, as soon as my scribes get those actuators in place, we'll have his arms and legs installed in no time. Which brings me to your next assignment. It won't be long before Prime can walk and talk, but he's missing one last important element. His nukes. Without them, his offensive systems aren't operating at peak capacity.
What's Prime armed with?
Prime has 2 weapon systems, his eye laser and his nuke pack. The eye laser can target a hostile from hundreds of yards out and take it down with pinpoint accuracy. His nukes are modified Mark 28 nuclear bombs. They used to drop the things from bombers during the war. Just one of the nukes is equivalent to about 3 or 4 Fat Man shells. Basically, whatever it hits isn't getting up again. His eye laser is almost ready to go, but without nukes to load into his pack, he's fighting at less than half his capability.
Shouldn't be a problem. Just tell me where they are.
I wish I could. Prime's bomb pack is fitted for Mark 28 nuclear bombs, the same type of bombs that were dropped from aircraft during the Great War. The Commonwealth was a major staging area for the military's Air Force, so we assumed we wouldn't have trouble finding them. But since we arrived, our scouting teams haven't located a single bomb.
That's going to be a problem. Without a fully loaded nuke pack, Prime won't have the firepower to take on the Institute.
Can I build the nukes like I built the actuators?
I could build you 1,000 nuke casings, right now, but we've got nothing to put inside them. The Mark 28s have a specialized nuclear payload that requires the correct balance of fissile materials in order for them to detonate properly. In other words, I'd love to mix you a cocktail, but I'm all out of liquor. But before you give up hope, there's actually a silver lining here. Proctor Quinlan has located some records regarding a military installation, which was used as a nuclear weapons storage facility. We're fairly certain this included a stockpile of the Mark 28s. The catch is that the installation is located somewhere within the glowing sea.
I'll head out there immediately.
Good, because that's exactly what we're asking you to do. Scribe Halen's established a communications point on the frontier of the glowing sea. I suggest you head out there first, and establish a signal protocol with her so that the nukes can be airlifted out once you've located them. Hopefully, by the time you've returned, we'll be ready to wake Prime up, and you can say hello. Good luck, Knight.
Your Pip-Boy doesn't sound pleased. Let's say we get out of here.
Excuse me, Scribe Halen.
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into the Cambridge police station. Welcome back. You don't have all the equipment you need, Knight.
Scribe Halen?
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into the Cambridge police station.
How've things been over there?
Pretty well, actually. We've had the occasional synth attack, but so far we've been able to keep them from overrunning us. Thanks to the reinforcements and the air support, I'd say that site was secure.
That's not surprising. After all, it's in good hands.
I appreciate that. Anyway, I know you don't have time for small talk, so I'll get right to it. I've had the men set up the equipment we'll need to pinpoint you once you've found the bombs. We've rigged up this distress pulsar to emit a unique tone that we'll be listening for. When you find the bombs, plant the pulsar, and we'll handle the rest. After that, you should probably head back to Proctor Ingram and bring her your report.
Why use this distress pulsar?
Unless you could locate an entire radio station within the glowing sea, there's no way you're going to be able to send out a regular signal. Luckily, the distress pulsar's ping cuts right through the interference, and we'll be able to hear you as long as we stay close to the frontier. Look, I know you've been through the glowing sea before, but remember to keep an eye on your Geiger counter. If you don't, the radiation will cook you from the inside out. Good luck, Knight.
Oh, great. It's fucking miles away. Shit. Oh no. Maybe I should have got my fucking suit. What's coming up? No way was I fighting fucking rad scorpions in the fucking glowing sea. Must remain closed during launch. We'll delay the launch then. The fuck? Zombies are in here, I can hear them.
No. Counting for taste.
Uh-oh.
Nice. I say you get the fuck out of there, I think. Because I think the whole fucking... I get the feeling the whole fucking place blows up. Whoa. Wait a minute, what's going on here? There.
Wait, is that not one of them? Looks like a bomb to me. More rats. Cheeky bastard. Guess it is this fucking way then.
Someone.
Get here now.
Yeah, like all these are not going to come to life. Shh. Told you. Oh, shit.
I've been told the Valentine Detective Agency signs are an eyesore, but they sure bring in the business.
Look alive. Head over there.
Leave it behind then. Said man. Wait, that was just a lift? I think I fucked up. Well, how the fuck do you get inside the fucking building then? Great. Ah, there's another door.
State your purpose, stranger. You walk on Atom's hallowed ground.
I'm looking for some bombs. Nuclear bombs.
You trivialize that which resides here. This place is holy. The children of Atom have sworn to guard this place until the time of the Great Divide. None shall enter.
You know what? Enough of this nonsense. Tell me where the nukes are right now.
Your anger will not bring you closer to Atom, nor to his holy works. You will leave this place at once, or face Atom's wrath.
This is your last warning. Show me the nukes, or else.
No! Your time on this world has ended. Face Atom's wrath and despair.
Hell, help me out, Loader. Fucking levering me. That's fucking hell, man. sake, sent me all the way fucking back down here again.
State your purpose, stranger. You walk on Atom's hallowed ground.
I'm looking for some bombs. Nuclear bombs.
You trivialize that which resides here. This place is holy. The children of Atom have sworn to guard this place until the time of the Great Divide. None shall enter.
Trust me, I'm on your side here. I want to help you out.
Atom has no need of help from non-believers. When he returns to us, these relics will carry his word and his glory to all corners of the earth. That is why they must be safeguarded.
I want to spread his, glory. Look, the bombs will get used, okay? Isn't that what you want?
Your words ring hollow. I do not hear Atom's voice in yours. You seek to further your own ends, not his. The relics will remain, and you will leave. Now.
Forgive me. I wish to repent and seek the wisdom of Atom.
You are forgiven. Take this, and prepare to enter his inner sanctum. Follow the brilliance of the glow, and it shall lead you to the relics. May Atom's radiance warm your soul.
Well, I sorted that out.
May Atom guide you, brother.
Come on, let's get the fuck out of here.
Pip-Boy doesn't sound pleased. Let's say we get out of here.
Wow. Radiation in the air is fucking off the scale.
inspiration to us all, Knight. To us forever.
When it comes to keeping the Gridwin running...
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a...
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Proctor Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep his system stable are gonna hold.
Are you sure this is safe?
Of course. I've checked every connection, every circuit myself. Prime will hold together.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task, but I suppose you deserve to be the one to do it.
Liberty Prime, back online.
Alright, let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation Liberty Prime Mark II. Mission: the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets: any and all red Chinese invaders.
Let me run a system analysis and battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning.
It's a fucking
Nuclear
auto.
weapon payload depleted. Reload required.
It's a fucking Autobot.
Warning. Power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
Green lights across the board here. He's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, I wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
With him on our side, I don't see how the Institute even stands a chance.
I couldn't agree with you more. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor. We doing this or what?
This wasn't necessary, Ingram.
Come on. You earned the damn thing. Besides, Liberty Prime isn't about to run out and get you a gift. Anyway, that's enough of that. You better hightail it up to the Pridwin. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak to you as soon as you were done here. And thank you, Knight. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
I think I'm finally getting to the fucking end of this, guys.
thruster imbalance. Tweaking pitch.
Excuse me, Elder Maxon.
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
Not at all. I have nothing to hide.
I find that very hard to believe. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Dance is a perfect match for one of the synths on that list.
That's impossible.
I'm afraid not. The evidence is quite damning. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Dance are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
You have to believe me. He never told me he was a synth.
Apparently, I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Dance is a synth. He represents everything we hate, a monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future, which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Dance and execute him.
Isn't there some other way?
You wouldn't even fathom letting him live, would you?
Absolutely not. My decision is final. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Dance was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions. Even when it means executing one of our own. Find Proctor Quinlan. He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a starting point. And Knight, there's a promotion for you riding on the results of these orders. So don't disappoint me. You're dismissed.
Attention! Any soldiers who have not yet received a field assignment from Proctor Tegan should speak to him at once. That is all.
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Dance.
I don't need apologies. I need to know where he is.
Yes, you're quite right. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Dance, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
I don't have time to discuss it right now, Halen.
Why? In too much of a rush to pull the trigger? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he's due. Or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
I'll take anything that gets me closer to finding Dance.
Yes, sir.
Proceed, Knight. I'll continue doing my research here.
If you'll follow me, sir.
Halen?
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
I haven't decided yet.
Well, before you do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not. He's still Dance.
That's a bold statement.
It's more than just a statement. It's a plea. Dance is the most selfless person I've ever met. I've watched him risk his own life based on nothing more than principle alone. That's why I'm asking you. Not just as a member of the Brotherhood, but as a human being. Give him a chance. Let him tell his side of the story. If you're not convinced by what he says, or somehow he's become truly lost to us, then you do what you have to do.
Yeah, what Maxon's asking, it isn't just.
This whole thing has me confused. Let me find him, and then I'll decide.
That's not what I was hoping you'd say. But I guess I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, you'll do the right thing. Before the Pribwin showed up, Dance had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police station. It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war US military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance that's where he's headed. Just be careful. There's no telling what state of mind he's in right now, or if he trusts any of us at all.
Until you've tipped ramen with a Vertibird. Now that's a challenge.
Maxon might appear compassionate, but I can assure you, the Institute will face his wrath.
Welcome back, Phantom. fuck? Hey Don, welcome to the stream, mate. Shit. Yeah, I'm doing good, mate, doing good. How are you?
Hostile target detected.
Hey. Okay, level here. Hell, Jesus. The fuck? Another one? Fucking hell, really?
Break it sweat. Not that it's an option.
Shit. I was in there. How do you get in? The hell? The fuck? Huh. Right, is he going all the way around or something? I don't get this. How do you get in there? Oh, right,
Not
it's
much
there.
in the way of technology down here, is there? I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
Why didn't you tell me, Dance?
Because I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded. I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Halen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
No. But I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that this must be difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brotherhood of Steel and everything it stands for. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. They need to be controlled. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees, and humanity to the brink of extinction. I need to be the example, not the exception.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've made my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequences of my true identity. Maxon's ordered you to execute me, and I'll be damned if I'm going to stand in your way.
No. I won't do it, Dance.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
I've already lost my family. I don't want to lose my friend.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I should consider how my death might affect the people that care about me. People like you and Halen. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can consider my next move.
Whatever you decide to do, I've got your back.
Thank you, my friend. But I have my own path to follow. The
Yeah, it's called friendship,
is for
bitch,
me
yeah.
to leave the Commonwealth. The sooner I make for the border, the sooner I put this behind me. Take my holotags. Use them to prove that your mission was a success, or Maxim will just send someone else to hunt me down. Now, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
I knew there was a way of, I knew there was a way of not killing, you know, like not killing him. There had to be a way. Did we just become best friends? Yeah. What's he doing? Is he getting in the fucking lift or what?
Going up.
How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not his fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
I refuse because your orders are ridiculous.
How dare you? Dance isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about me?
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most.
Oh,
Technology
ouch.
that's gone too far. Look around you, Dance. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
Dance wants to save mankind, not destroy it.
You're as delusional as you are insubordinate. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that I was wrong to be ashamed of my true identity, and I thank you for it. Whatever you decide, know that I'm going to my grave with no anger and no regrets.
Touching. Either you execute Dance, or I will, Knight. The choice is yours.
For the good of the Brotherhood, he needs to die.
Finally. You've come to your senses. You may proceed, Knight.
Victorium, brother.
You've done the right thing, Knight.
It's done. Let's move on now.
Agreed. I'm returning to the Pridwin, Knight. Take some time. Say your goodbyes. And then I expect to see you there. We still have the Institute to deal with.
Hey.
I'll see what I can do.
Hey, Valentine.
Need something?
Your thoughts?
Paladin Dance was a loyal soldier. Finding out he was a synth, that man must be going through hell right now.
Is everything all right between us?
Thanks to you, Eddie Winter's pushing up daisies. The Commonwealth's safer for it. What you've done, I'll never be able to thank you enough.
Fine.
Oh, nothing.
All right.
Right, guys, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thanks, Dom, for showing up, mate, and Phantom as well. Thanks for stopping by, mate. I did 2 streams of this tonight, so I didn't expect the second one to do all that well, but the first one did. The first one did better than this one, so I just thought I'd get most of the game finished. I think this game's going to be done, guys, soon, so yeah. Alright, guys, I'll catch y'all later on. Thanks all for joining me. I'm the Darkside Gamer. Peace out, everybody. Good night.